What's up, buddy, and welcome back to Fantasian Neo Dimension. So let's continue where we left off last time around. Alright, well, we are back here, and well, we did in the previous video find a way so we can get to the God realm, which I guess would be through here, but well, we are maybe not the best idea to do that right now. I thought maybe we should do another store mission. We do have one of those. Let's see. This one. This should be pretty good in terms of our level and stuff like that. So yeah, let's do that one next here. Oh, we could probably warp there instead of going on the boat. How we got there in the first place. Yeah, we kind of already started a little bit there with that mission, but well, there was another mission that was better to do, but no, we can't warp there. Alright, well, I guess we are going on the boat. Well, I guess we haven't been here either, and that's kinda maybe a bit better in terms of level here. Yeah, let's do this first here.
All this mist is too thick for us to go any farther. Deploying barrier.
This one looks dangerous. Shall I? Night impact! No need to worry.
Attack!
I'd say that went well.
Okay, well, I guess we're not going here. Also, we have a whole bunch of bad guys in the dimension thingy there. Dimension realm. Maybe we should do that before we... Oh no, we are gonna probably be a few more there before we reach where we want to go. Which is there. There it is.
Activating defense system. Engaging combat sequence. Burn!
No need to worry.
Deploying barrier. Now I'm pumped up. Time to end this.
No need to worry.
There! Missed me! What is this? Watch out, it's hot! Hammer!
Night impact! No need to worry. I'll handle them. No need to worry.
There! There!
Night! Here's my target.
I'll end this!
Night!
Time to end this! Here goes!
No need to worry. That was easy.
Yim, are you trying to make me remember?
Zineker?
Yim keeps saying to remember our world.
It was raining. Jas disliked making it rain upon their new realm, but Yim wanted something to remind her of home. As Vam stepped outside of their palace, he thought back to a day when they'd argued about the rain. Like Yim, Vam was fond of rain. Tiny droplets of water settled on the smooth white walls of the palace as mist slowly spread across the distant horizon. The four of them knew precisely when the rainfall would begin and end. Manipulating the climate of this planet was trivial for them. The world where the two pairs of siblings, Jas and Vam, Taros and Yim, were born was no more. Their old home had been one of beauty, where they lived free from want. That is, until it was destroyed in the heat of conflict. Many who had dwelled there sought refuge beyond their dimension, but only these four found the realm illuminated by the light of God. The discovery of the light made their long and dangerous journey worthwhile. Their joy was unforgettable. The light they discovered was a body of immense energy that held the world together. It was Jas who dubbed it the Light of God. The Light of God shone grand and beautiful, like something out of a dream, vivid yet ineffable. All things imaginable came forth from the Light of God. The four refugees built themselves a palace around the Light of God. They purified their surroundings and filled the world with lush fauna. Through the power of the light, they could bend even the climate to their will. Thus, they built their new home, making it even more beautiful and vibrant than the one they'd lost. As the Light of God reconstructed their home, Jas and Vam were exhilarated.
Surely there's no need to copy our previous home exactly.
Vam paused from construction as he heard a soft voice.
Yim.
Vam laughed, perplexed by her change of heart.
You were the one who wanted to make it rain, just like home.
Vam fell silent before he could finish. He was glad enough to hear Yim's voice.
Don't you think it's odd? This place is not our old home. Why shouldn't we make a fresh start?
If you have concerns, tell Jas. Surely he'll listen to anything you ask.
Oh, why must I seek Jas's approval?
Vam had no response, save for a shrug and a sympathetic expression. Yim smiled at his awkward face.
No, never mind. We decided together. Jas found the light. Far be it from me to cause any more conflict.
Yim stood beside Vam and waved her hand across the sky. A magic shield spread out from Yim's hand in an arc, warding off the falling raindrops. Yim's shield magic slowly expanded to cover the two of them. Yim was well trained in such magic as a guardian warrior. She had used her barrier to protect her allies and old home from invasion. The Light of God gave the four inexhaustible energy that made anything possible. Theirs were the comforting winds and the rains that watered the world. Flames burned at their behest, and the land grew rich. A peaceful eternity was theirs to enjoy. But their new home differed from the old in one crucial way. The four of them were its only inhabitants. The Light of God also helped them see the true nature of their universe. They learned that there existed many realms, each layered on top of one another. Living in close proximity to the light, the four refugees studied each realm as if looking into a miniature garden.
How beautiful.
Yim pointed at the stars visible beyond the clouds. But peering out at their new world through Yim's sparkling magic shield, Vam thought it looked more beautiful than any distant star. Now, compared to the eternal cycle of birth and death among the stars, the conflict that had cost them their old world felt small and pathetic. At times, they felt it as stars born of the light were destroyed. They could hear the souls in perishing realms crying out. Stars are born, and they eventually die.
The four of us all took new bodies and lived together in a new world.
A new world?
A great reckoning ripped our old world apart. Only four of us escaped. We made it to that new world, ruled over by the light of God.
What's the light of God?
An energy source, beautiful and immense. Here's another one. More memories of my old world, each more vivid than the last.
Ours is a higher form of existence. Thus, it is our duty to guide all creation.
Jas, no! That's not for you to decide.
Yim shouted, storming into the laboratory.
Vam, please, stop him!
Jas had prepared to merge himself with the light in an attempt to become a true god himself. Now his plan was underway. An enormous system of tubes connected Jas to the light of God. Yim could only watch as a glimmering radiance she'd never seen before coursed through these tubes, flowing into him. But Jas's body was clearly too fragile to contain the light. He was visibly eroding from the inside. He glared at the light of God in contempt.
So, you would reject me?
Jas growled at the light of God. He pushed harder to merge himself with it, even as his body began to disintegrate.
Accept me! You need a controller. You need a guiding hand!
The light of God burned hotter and hotter until suddenly it released a wave of heat with a thunderous roar.
Jas, you're too proud.
Jas, engulfed by the light, was struck speechless by Yim's sudden words.
We're weak, Jas. We're immature and unfit to meddle with other worlds. If it weren't for the light, we wouldn't even be alive. That's how weak we are. Surely you understand that.
That is precisely why we need this power.
Suddenly, everything vanished into blackness. Only Jas's eyes shimmered in the dark. They burned with the unmistakable light of God.
Vam, stop him!
Yim pleaded over and over into the darkness, but Vam could only reply in a frail voice.
It is too late.
Jas cried out as the light of God unleashed another powerful burst of energy.
Yes, I can feel you becoming part of me.
A great fire began to burn inside his ruined body. He looked up towards the heavens and broke into hideous laughter. The light of God poured out from Jas in torrents, immolating everything around him. As Vam and Taros stood by in shock, Yim reached her hand into the flames, grasping for Jas.
Yim, no! Stay back!
Taros and Vam's cries of warning went unheeded. Yim moved towards Jas and the light of God. Unleashing all of the power her body could muster, Yim slowly moved forward, protected by her shield magic. She made her way through the flames and stopped below the light. She spread her arms to push her shield magic farther. Yim's shield cracked and grew thin as she stretched it wider, until finally it was large enough to engulf the light of God. She held the light above her in a contained oval, rounded like a galaxy. All its light and heat were trapped in a razor-thin membrane of magic. Yim alone stood against the light of God. Her shield magic creaked and convulsed, wrapped around the bursting energy of the light as if to soothe it. Neither Taros nor Vam dared to approach. The tubes connecting Jas to the light of God burned away at last. His limp body fell to the ground. At that exact moment, Yim's arms, which had held the light of God at bay, fell lifelessly to her sides.
No!
Stirred out of shock, Vam ran towards Yim. Yim mustered all the energy she had left and shoved the fallen Jas outside of her shield. She remained inside with the light of God. She gently took it into her arms and held it to her chest.
Yim, no!
Taros cried out to his sister. In an instant, Yim's shield shattered, and the light of God burst forth once more. Yim's body vanished as if she'd melted into the light. She was gone. In response to this final flash, a rumble sounded deep within the planet. A powerful blast of heat swept across the land. The light of God, finally unleashed, burned the new home the four had built to cinders in an instant. Then the light faded away into nothing.
Jas wanted nothing more than to become one with the light.
So he could become more like a god himself?
Right. But he failed. And his failure cost Yim her life. Sorry, Leo. I don't mean to dredge up any painful memories of your own loss.
It's fine. Don't worry about me. This is your story.
Aye. And Yim's. Why? Yim, why do I have to remember? What are you trying to tell me by making me relive your death?
Activating defense system.
Bring it on!
Do you need me? Knight!
Activating defense system.
Thank you. Here's my target. No need to worry.
Leave it to Leo.
There!
Ineffective.
Fix it. I'll put an end to this. To arms!
Pierce him!
Here's my target.
Miss me! Feel the flame!
Night impact!
To arms! No need to worry. No need to worry.
Watch out, it's hot!
Shall we move on?
Yeah, this would probably be quite good to get here. Well, we do want that nicer barrier there, but well, we can't get that one right now with that thing is still locked there. But yeah, the heal all and stuff like that are kinda expensive. So then these two would be quite useful.
Activating defense system.
That's a new one. This'll do it.
Barrier.
Ready to eradicate. I'll handle them.
Yes.
Feel the flame.
Victory is ours.
Another voice crystal.
Resurrection, a forbidden deed.
I won't leave you like this. I won't let you give your life to protect us. I'll bring you back. I will. I swear it.
She has been gone for some time now. Her body is lost. Is it truly possible for her spirit to return?
Hold your tongue and watch. Our preparations are complete. Now, let us begin the resurrection.
The experiment seemed successful.
Yim!
Taros called to his sister.
Your name is Yim. I am Taros. I am your brother.
Yim? I am... Yim?
She answered in a hollow voice. After arduous experimentation, they had finally succeeded in resurrecting Yim. But though they managed to revive her body, her soul was lost, burned away by the light of God. Where Yim's heart had been, now yawned a void. Yim's companions stared at her in curiosity. She returned their gaze, but her eyes were missing the spark they once held. It was raining. In fact, it had rained without end since the light of God disappeared. Dark clouds shrouded the sky above the charred gray horizon. Vam and Taros followed Yim as she walked through the downpour. The three of them were soaked to the core. But if Yim noticed the rain, or the others walking behind her, she paid them no regard.
Yim!
Taros called out to her, and at last she slowly turned around. Her vacant eyes wandered, unable to focus on Taros and Vam. Instead, they traced the remains of their destroyed palace, finding nothing.
What? What am I?
Yim muttered.
You are Yim. You're my sister, Yim.
But before Taros could continue, Yim spoke again.
No, I am not.
In the distance, thunder roared.
I am no longer Yim. I am nothing, but nothingness itself.
Stars collided and vanished from the sky above. Yim continued to walk through the rain.
Where are you going?
Vam asked, though deep down, he knew that there was no stopping her. Yim answered without turning around.
To the end.
Jas had also decided to hide his heart away where nobody could reach it. Vam knew his brother. He knew that Jas would not, could not, understand. Jas could never accept that Yim, having sacrificed herself to save them, was lost to the void. Taros looked up at the sky. Everything he loved was slipping through his fingers. He thought that the loss of their first home would steel him against such emptiness, but he was wrong. Nothing remained to comfort him, save for the rain that obscured and washed away his tears. But even the rain soon began to weaken. Eventually, the rain stopped, seemingly never to fall again.
Yim's resurrection looked like it went well enough, but inside her, deep down, nothing but a void remained. No soul to speak of.
No soul.
Aye. Another voice crystal.
Yim and Taros gained more and more speed as they zipped through the energy torrent. Aftershocks from the explosion of the light of God continued to ripple through the realm, occasionally manifesting as flares of energy. Yim and Taros now passed through one of those storms. Yim's shield magic enveloped the both of them like cocoons, protecting them from the flames.
Where are we going?
Taros asked his sister.
To the end.
Yim had never formed such cocoons with her magic before. Perhaps this was a new power, granted by the void that filled her. The cocoons moved them through space rapidly or slowly, depending on their passengers' emotions. Yim's cocoon continued to accelerate. Consumed by the void, her heart knew no fear. Below them, the ruins of the God Realm appeared to flow past at a tremendous speed.
Yim, please stop.
No, I shall reach the end.
Though Yim no longer knew fear, Taros was certainly afraid. No matter how hard he tried, he could not resist his survival instincts. His heart demanded that he slow down. Taros could make his cocoon go no faster. He could only watch as Yim's pushed onward, moving farther and farther away.
Yim!
Taros called out, but she was already moving too fast for his voice to reach her. Yim surpassed the speed of sound, then the speed of her own heart. Yim flew away, leaving everything behind her. No matter how desperately Taros tried to stop her, the fear in his heart held him back. He would never be able to catch up. Finally, Yim disappeared from his sight. At that very moment, Taros thought he heard his sister's voice, but the sounds she made were not words. They were the indescribable cries of a supernova being drawn into a black hole. Yim became the void and threw herself into nothingness. Long since past the speed of sound, she now surpassed the speed of light. Moving at the speed of impossibility itself, Yim disappeared. As he watched his sister leave him behind, Taros knew this realm could no longer be his home. He would disappear like Yim had, but in a different way. Sealing his painful memories inside a crystal ball, he then attempted to reincarnate himself, though he knew the procedure had only a minute chance of success. Their world was now left to the two who remained, Jas and Vam. As beings of a higher plane, they realized they could become gods of other realms. At some point, the rain began to fall once more. It fell softly and slowly, as if the universe wept for the untold sorrows that would soon occur.
With a void for a heart, Yim had forgotten the feeling of fear, and so she left. She went faster and faster until she was gone.
Gone where?
I may never know. But maybe these crystals are something she left behind, formed from her last lingering thoughts of me, Jas, and Vam, so we can hear them.
That's not all I hear. Whatever that is, it sounds big.
It's coming from the first floor of the engine room. We'd better have a look.
Activating defense system.
Let's do this. Burn!
Barrier.
Sweet! I'll handle that.
Shall I? To arms!
You're toast!
No need to worry.
Feel the flame!
Seems I'm weaker. This will keep you docile.
Night impact!
There! Time to end this!
No need to worry. Something's wrong with me.
Night impact!
How annoying.
Burn! Still with me?
Thank you.
Burn!
Here's my target.
Night! To arms!
How annoying. This will keep you docile.
Let me show you something special. Solar flare!
I'd say that went well.
Okay, well, gonna be a boss Which things do we think we need here? That's always a good question, but we got some fire resistance there, which I guess could be nice, but probably better just to go with some of these things here. Okay, she has the curse thingy there. Let's just equip that one. Yeah, I guess that all of these are just guesses, whatever that boss is gonna use, but well, let's find out.
That's it.
O Genesis, font of ideals, awaiting the struggle, being and unbeing, all shall vanish. All shall vanish. The great undoing, the void. Immaterial.
It's all around us. If we're not careful, we'll get sucked in.
Something's coming.
No, it can't be. You're... Yum. Yim! It's me! It's... I mean... Taros! Ah, it's no use. There's nothing in her but the void now.
Zineker, this is your little sister.
Yes. And no. She's no more than an empty shadow, cast by whatever's left of her spirit.
Are you really willing to fight her?
I am. This isn't Yim anymore. He's just a phantom void wearing my sister's shape. I'll beat that void back with my fists!
Deploying barrier. Please, be careful.
Let's check the data. Feel the flame!
Bring it on!
Barrier.
Now I'm pumped up.
Gotcha!
Did you call me? No need to worry.
I can take you!
Activating defense system.
Yes!
Here's my target.
Think you can sink me?
You won't feel a thing.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Gotcha.
Ready to engage. Deploying barrier.
Ready to eradicate.
I can take you.
I'll handle that. You won't feel a thing.
This isn't over yet.
I appreciate it.
Pain. Think you can sink me?
My turn. Hope this helps.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Allow me. No need to worry.
Bring it on. By the Sansi. So phantoms produce more phantoms then. Which is the real one?
Well, the one in the middle with the blinky red thing there seems to probably be the real one.
Here I come.
I'm dried up.
All that begins must end. By chaos!
Bring it on.
No need to worry.
I can take you.
I'll cut you.
I'll put an end to this. Night!
Think you can sink me?
I'll handle that.
Gotcha! Ahoy!
You won't be a thing. To arms!
I can take you.
Is this it?
I'm dried up. Still afloat?
I'm awake.
See? Yeah.
Leave it to me. Hang in there.
It's payback time.
No. I don't feel good.
Ready to engage. Here you are.
I shan't give up.
Bring it on. Blast. Blast.
Full restoration.
Thanks.
Okay, can't those even reach there? Alright.
Allow me.
I got this. This'll do it.
Okay, we also have the limit break here. We maybe should have used that instead.
Think you can sink me? Blast. Blast.
Should we use the limit break here? They might actually do a bit less damage here with that one. Well, that's not actually.
This'll do it.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Blast. I can take you.
I'll burn you to cinders. Solar flare!
Gotcha.
repairs.
Bring it on.
Hope this helps.
Nice.
Here you are.
Appreciate it. Did you call me?
Should have waited with the limit break. And these arrived. Oh well.
I'm ready.
I can take you.
Ow! Ow!
Take this.
Ow!
Take this. Gotcha.
I'll put an end to this.
Night impact!
No need to worry.
Eat this. This is getting ugly.
Yep, they sure are, and yeah, those made more damage when there was those other bad guys there. So, now they get one turn every time here. So healing might not be the easiest. Maybe if we just use our elixir here. So we at least can make it through one of these turns. Yeah, we definitely should have waited with our limit break there. For sure. Okay, should we go with this one? I think that might be the better option if we just revive one the next turns. Oh, well, unless she uses something like lower defense or something like that. But no, let's use this one.
Ahoy! Still afloat?
We can't give in yet.
I'm not sunk yet.
Okay, it's gonna have two turns there before. I was gonna think maybe if we revived her and then changed that to the robot that heals all, which would be nice, but yeah, that wouldn't. Yeah, she will have her 2 turns here before that. So that's not gonna be super duper. And we can't change him there. We can't swap out that character. Alright, well, I guess it's better just to go with the robot and well. Well, I guess that's the best option here. Or if we just go with... Might be better just to go with revive here. That one heals quite a bit as well. Instead of healing there. Or I guess that would actually... No, let's do one of those mega heals. That should fully recover that one. Yeah.
Are you alright?
Alright! Here we go.
Not yet.
How troublesome. Is this it?
Requesting a debug. Routine maintenance.
Not yet.
We're just getting started.
Ow!
I'm dried up.
I can't falter now.
I got this. This'll do it.
We're just getting started.
Thank you.
Gotta do something. All right, leave it to me.
Here I come.
me! That was nice of me.
Appreciate it.
Nice of
All
you.
right.
Hope this helps.
All right.
What is this? Did you call me? Everything in place.
I can take you.
All right. Catch. Here's my target. This will keep you docile.
Drop it.
This will keep you docile.
This is getting ugly.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Leave it to me. We'll get through this.
You're very kind.
Bring it on.
Here's my target.
What's going on?
Leave it to Leo.
Think you can sink me?
Here's my target.
Time out.
Here it goes!
No need to worry.
My nose knows. How about this?
It's payback time.
Here's my target.
Ow!
Ahoy! Bring it on.
My turn. Stay back or you'll get burned. Solar flare!
Yeah, that went a lot better. Yay.
No need to worry.
Drop your guard.
Hope this helps.
Nice.
Here's my target.
Gotcha.
There!
I need to recover.
Here I come. We'll get through this.
Nice. Think you can sink me? Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'll handle them.
That was close.
I can hear Yim's voice again. It's soft, but it's there.
Vam. Go to Vam.
Go to Vam. Where's he supposed to be?
Is time moving again?
Aye. It was Yim's void that froze it. And now we've handled that.
Great. Now let's get out of here.
So your soul's still out there somewhere. Yim. There's no way I can ever show you what you meant to me now. Is there? There's only one thing I can give you now. A peaceful rest. Oh, the divine artifact's responding to something. Feels like it's attuned to my heart. Does that mean you hear me, Yim? Does it mean you feel me? I'd like to think it does. Yim, wherever you are, I hope you found peace at last.
Alright, well, that was something, and yeah, that guard thing there was kinda quite useful there, actually. Also, do we have that... with this character? Well, we did gain a level, so we can get some new stuff. We should probably go for these ones. That one should probably be a good start there. Yeah, let's go with that one. But yeah, do we have yeah, we do have a guard ability there. That could be, especially during bosses there, super useful. Yep, that might be something to... I guess all of these, but these are not as important as that one for these. It's not like we use those abilities all that often there. Would be nice if we also could... if we can unlock those ones. Okay. Okay, so that one is quite nice. Yeah, we only use... yeah, she's basically just a healer here. Which I guess is pretty nice. So yeah, let's go for that one. Okay, I assume that would only be for her there. Which I guess is still nice, but...
Activating defense system.
It seems we have to fight.
Watch out, it's hot!
No need to worry.
Activating defense system.
Now I'm pumped up! You're done!
Engaging lightning attack.
I'll handle them.
Hammer it!
Mission accomplished.
Alright, well that was lovely, and I'm thinking maybe if we should change our equipment a little bit here, given that she is pretty much, yeah, she does pretty much most here, at least during regular battles. Would be during bosses, maybe not, but in most cases I think that would be better if she was faster. So if we went with this one, also I assume we only have one of those. Yeah, that's the only thing that we have that with speed +2, which is quite useful actually. Let's see, what do we have in speed actually? So there we go, and compared to, okay, that's quite the difference there. I guess she may be not the fastest. Okay, well, let's she's still not super fast there. Okay, maybe not actually. Maybe it was pretty good as it was there. Let's see, that's the other one. Alright, well, I guess we're going with that, but it would be nice if we got a better version of these ones. That would have been like super nice actually. Also, before we end this video here, let's have a look at the... I'm not sure if we have gotten any more of these nicer rocks, which is required for some of these upgrades. Well, I guess we do have, but those are not the new ones. But we have quite a few of them. maybe we should wait a bit there. I assume we can get better gear, given that there are quite a lot of chests that we haven't opened yet, of those that requires the chaos keys and those thingies. Yeah. Might be better to save those, perhaps. Not sure. Don't think it would make that much of a difference either. Also, should we get some new items here? Okay, well, we have quite a lot of money there. I guess we don't have too much, at least not at the moment, that we use that with. But either way, that was quite super duper, and yeah, pretty much all bosses take forever to go through, but I guess that would also, well, I guess unless we are very well equipped and prepared beforehand there. Otherwise, they're not like super duper difficult so far, but yeah, they take a long time. Either way, this will be it for this video. You all stay awesome, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.